Hello everyone and welcome back to Crawlers Gaming. Today we are going to take a look at Worms Rumble. This newest candidate for your favorite Battle Royale takes quite a different approach to its older siblings by staying in 2D and adding everyone's favorites, worms. It promises quick action with insane weapons. Whether it can deliver on its promise is the question we will try to answer today. Worms Rumble is available on Steam for €14.99, your regional equivalent. We live in trying times. We have to follow restrictions that change seemingly every single day. We communicate with our friends through smart devices more than we see them in person. What we consider normalcy changes constantly. Sometimes it might even seem like the world has gone mad. The rules written in stone for generations are gone, just like with a wave of a magic wand. And it seems that the legendary worms have decided to go through their own magic revolution by making one hell of a change from their traditional gameplay. The Worms series has been out since the mid-90s, but it always was a turn-based action battle of two teams. Yes, Worms have tried many different things over the year, sometimes going backwards as in Worms Battlegrounds, sometimes they were a big misstep like the 3D games, and sometimes things got really wild like in Worms Blast. And in 2003, when Worms first came out in 3D, we understood why they had to try. The cities needed something that would spice things up, and adding a whole dimension seemed like a good idea. The fact that it didn't work out cannot be denied. The third dimension took away almost all the ease of knowing what is going on, and it just did not work. Even the next 3D try, Worms Fort Under Siege, did not work out, and Team 17 finally understood that worms work best with just two dimensions. But that doesn't mean they don't want to try more, so welcome to the 2D Battle Royale Worms. The biggest change from previous Worms games comes in the fact that this is no longer a turn-based game. Welcome to real time. Up to 32 players will battle to be the last worm alive. And you know that this won't be realistic, as that would be quite unfeasible in a world where banana bombs exist. And to make things a bit more exciting, we get some new additions to our arsenal, such as the rocket shield that protects you from rockets and grenades. And yeah, I did feel the explosive weapons were a bit too strong, but once you get your hands on them, you won't care and just make sure to wreak absolute havoc. The one thing that made me a bit sad was the amount of the weapons, just 10. But they will do the job more than well. You'll get to enjoy the destruction in 3 different modes: Deathmatch, Last Squad Standing, and Last Worm Standing. Just the names of the modes should be enough for you to understand what's the goal of each of them. But there are a few things you should know about each of them nonetheless. The first mode you will get to try is Deathmatch. Well, apart from training, but I don't consider that to be a proper mode. And let's face it, the controls are quite simple, as you can only move in one of two directions, jump and roll instead of sprinting. Add to that jetpacks or hooks that allow you to traverse greater distances quickly, and you will very rapidly realize that this isn't your fatter, slow, turn-based gameplay. This is action-packed. The maps themselves also contribute to the action. At the time being, there are 4 maps available. Not much, easy to count for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're done. Team 17 plans to add more maps over time, so that's a good thing. And all the maps currently available are colorful and varied, with lots of ways to use both horizontal and vertical movement while retaining the ability to abuse all the shortcuts to escape. The ventilation shafts provide you with the excellent opportunity to surprise someone and kill them unexpectedly. Plus, the game uses some mechanics that seem really obvious, but they will surely catch with your pants down when you first encounter them. Things like being slowed down by the escalators when you enter from the wrong side. someone hiding in a toilet booth, trampoline, zip lines, and I could go on. All of this combines into what seems like a parody of action movies when you realize that you're just watching two zombies firing at each other with a shotgun or riding a zip line above a toilet. But it's also just so much fun. Interestingly, while the maps certainly are simple to learn, it is very hard to survive in them. The quick pace of the battles combined with the need to aim quickly takes a toll on you. And the deathmatch is the perfect training to get a handle on things, as it is very simple. Just fight, and the person who gets the most kills, they win. Before you become a fighting machine, fighting worm, you will die many times. But each game played counts, and you will get ready for the other modes. And if I could give you a recommendation, then I'd suggest you start with a couple of friends and play Last Squad Standing first. But it's nothing you wouldn't expect though, it's a team-based battle royale mode. But it's perfect for learning the core gameplay. You should probably spend some time playing with the support from your friends, and then you won't feel like you're being hunted all the freaking time. And even an average team can succeed with good tactics, and the action certainly feels much more reasonably paced. And once you get adjusted to the light speed pace, then you should get ready to compete in the mode you've been anticipating the most. Last Worm Standing. Here, any semblance of team play is completely gone. You become a lonely wolf in a dark forest and every worm is your enemy. You need only one single thing: to be the last surviving worm. And when it comes to achieving this, this is certainly the hardest things Worms Rumble has to offer. To succeed, you will need to know all the maps better than your child's face, as mindlessly wandering will quickly kill you. Every single shortcut is important, as often you will escape only with a sliver of your health remaining, and knowing when to use every weapon, well, that is the key towards getting rid of your competition. The fast pace of the action leads to situations where winning or losing is a matter of just a few seconds. This also leads to a boon for some and a disadvantage for others. The matches themselves are quite quick compared to other Battle Royale games. When considering whether you should buy Worms Rumble or whether not, you should also remember that it does include a lot of microtransactions. Or you can play the patient game and unlock all the different skins by applying and getting experience points, but if you want to do that, get ready for a long grind. So, in conclusion, Battle Royale games are tricky to review. They need a lot of support over time to really have a chance to survive. But Team 17 seems to have the right mindset. In the first month since release, the care has been nothing but exemplary. A new map was added, there were some nerfs and some buffs to weapons, and bugs were fixed. So, at least for the time being, Worms Rumble is more than worth it. It's hard for sure to become the best worm, but it is extremely fun. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the review, and if you do, please consider giving a like here on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, and for sure be sure to share it with your friends. And also comment if you have anything you would like to add. See you guys later with more gaming content.